When you're good at something, you'll tell everyone. When you're great at something, they'll tell you. In crypto, there's a lot of talk about smart money and dumb money. But here's the delineator. Dumb money talks, smart money listens. So the world of cryptocurrency is a rapidly evolving space. Projects are born and die on a daily basis, and if you aren't plugged in, it can be hard to keep track of the pulse. Even if you're in it every day, it can be hard to know what's consequential and what's irrelevant. To that end, let's have a brief discussion about how to be a more informed crypto investor. Then we'll focus on a few projects that will help you be crypto smart money. As we just established a new yearly low a week ago, I think it's apropos to discuss the concept of buying the dip. Now, this is a basic investment strategy, and you'll usually see it right next to HODL. Generally, this doesn't mean go all in while the asset's price is going down. It means average in as it goes down and or buy after it settles. With that said, to buy the dip, there's a couple strategies you can employ. The first is to buy incrementally as the price goes down, creating an average position and aiming to buy more as the price decreases further. This is called dollar cost averaging, or DCA, and it's your bread and butter technique if you're not interested in the technicals. If you are interested in reading the charts, you'll wait until the price settles and perhaps even shows signs of recovering and buy in at that point. The third strategy you can employ is to set buy orders at lower prices than the current price and let them fill. Setting buys just before historic support levels, large buy walls, and psychological levels is an especially good strategy, as prices tend to do a quick bounce or drop around those levels. Now, the concept of buying dips is based on market fluctuation. By purchasing crypto during a dip, investors are essentially buying coins at a discounted sale price. Like all trading strategies, buying the dip is not a sure thing, because some crypto price drops are due to negative changes in the underlying project's fundamentals. But as we've seen, can also be caused by overall market sentiment. Sometimes market sentiment pushes prices to extremes before the prices revert to the mean. Both theories support what traders have been saying all along: buy the dip, sell the rally. But here's the thing, you can DCA and buy the dip all you want, but if you're investing in a bad project, you might as well be shoveling your money into a fire. So with this current market currently being in market fluctuation, with the market showing signs of frustration, emotion, and maybe with an upcoming reversal in mind, I think we're in a great situation to establish some positions with long-term returns as the objective. To that end, let's focus on some coins that can give us masternode or node status for some good passive returns or airdrops, so we're making money even when the market is down or sideways for a while. And let's look at coins that have some unique properties that are worth investigating and are undervalued for the potential they possess. Welcome to ReadySetCrypto. This is your brain on blockchain. So before we get started, one thing I want to mention is that unlike previous videos where I've ignored the current price of the coin I'm talking about, I will state the dollar figure required to run a masternode or node at the time this video is published. But if you're watching at any point in the future, I'll also state the required number for that node so that you can do the math based on the future price of that coin. With that said, let's jump right into it. So first up, we have Matrix AI. Designed to be a new generation blockchain, Matrix leverages the latest artificial intelligence technology to resolve the challenges that blockchains face. The fusion of blockchain and AI technologies enables Matrix to build a revolutionary cryptocurrency. So smart contracts give blockchains the essential capability to handle scaled commercial behaviors, but they need users to be able to write programs in a given programming language. With Matrix, no programming expertise is necessary for designing smart contracts. This is because Matrix allows automatic conversion of an abstract description of a smart contract into an executable program. Matrix only requires users to input core elements, and then a code generator based on a deep neural network is able to automatically convert the script into an equivalent program. This is great for two reasons. First, it allows your everyday layman to design and build smart contracts, which is sort of a big issue facing adoption and accessibility right now. And the second reason is that the code generator is going to check for any sort of errors or potential bugs that the smart contract might otherwise have. So what you end up with is more smart contracts with less issues, which is a great proposition to have. Not only that, Matrix has been working with the Chinese government, and I think it's very feasible that they're going to be involved with the One Belt, One Road initiative in some capacity. What's also great is that there's two different types of masternodes for Matrix AI. The first is the mining masternode. A mining masternode requires a deposit of 10,000 MAN, and it requires your hardware to have a processing power to run 1,000 TPS, or transactions per second. Miners will earn a base reward in addition to their mining reward. Based on today's prices of Matrix, you can pick up a mining masternode for $5,000. Then you have the validator masternode, which requires a deposit of 100,000 MAN and will require your hardware to have the processing power to run 2,000 TPS. Validators essentially audit whether the delegate masternodes are working honestly. At $50,000, this is going to be out of most people's reach, but I think the combination of AI and blockchain is so compelling, and Matrix has a pretty good lead on this segment, that it might be a good proposition for some. Now, there's two more AI projects I want to briefly discuss, simply because, as I said, I think AI and blockchain is a very compelling use case. The first is SINGULARITYNET. It's an open source protocol and collection of smart contracts for a decentralized market of coordinated AI services. Within this framework, the benefits of AI become a global common infrastructure for the benefit of all. Anyone can access AI tech or become a stakeholder in its development. Anyone can add an AI or machine learning service to the SINGULARITYNET for use by the network and receive network payment tokens in exchange. Essentially, the key goal of Singularity is to ensure that technology is benevolent according to human standards, and the network is designed to incentivize and reward beneficial players. So I'll definitely have my eyes on Singularity as it grows. The other project in the AI space that I want to talk about is VECTORSPACE. Now, VECTORSPACE is designed as a tool for discovery, as well as a suite of sophisticated tools to help you increase your profits with other cryptocurrencies by reducing risk and maximizing your gains. Their focus is on advanced natural language processing and sentiment analysis for smart cryptocurrency basket trading. And they have live products that any crypto trader can use today. I think one of the most interesting aspects about VECTORSPACE is their Smart Baskets product. It's similar to a traditional ETF, and it enables a fund or individual investor to spread their risk, diversify, and lower volatility while maximizing gains with more safety and stability. Essentially, you could take the top 20 best performing cryptocurrencies and place them in a basket or fund, but what if you could do that dynamically and with the intelligence of an AI backing it? So that's where I see solutions like VECTORSPACE becoming increasingly relevant. Another space that I see that's going to become increasingly relevant is real estate. And specifically, I want to look at RELEX, which is an investment platform that uses cryptocurrency to provide transparency, accountability, and immutability to investment opportunities that could otherwise be considered too risky or opaque. Now, the RELEX token is used as a medium to invest in the development opportunities that have met the rigorous standards set forth by the RELEX team. By placing these transactions on a blockchain, the investment process is enhanced to fix the complexities of a modern global economy. Funds are easily traceable while retaining investor privacy. Paperwork hassles are reduced by upgrading them through immutable smart contracts, and investor capital is secured through contractual agreements on the blockchain. Now, currently, RELEX is a crypto asset company that focuses on real estate development, and they've got a small but pretty devoted community behind them. What's also cool is that the RELEX team is one of the hardest working I've come across, and they're also one of the most generous. They recently gave one of the biggest airdrops per user basis on May 31st, with each RELEX holder receiving 77,000 RELX tokens. So if any of that sounds interesting, I recommend you check them out. Another small cap that recently piqued my interest is SHARDER, which is a blockchain-based cross-chain distributed storage protocol which provides a cost-effective storage space, reliable data storage, and transparent on-chain information. I think the easiest way to think about SHARDER is that they're a Chinese equivalent of Siacoin or Storage, which have much higher market caps. And I think this is definitely a serious project as they're releasing hardware in September with dedicated storage hubs and SHARDER boxes. This will enable users to earn the SS token by providing the network with storage and by mining. They also have a few dApps coming out, and it's estimated that they'll have 100 businesses using their Bean Cloud service by September. I think if you look at the competitors and what SHARDER is bringing to the table, it could represent a good opportunity. Now, let's get back to talking about some coins that have masternodes. Next, I want to talk about TE Food, which traces the history of any meat, fish, or vegetables that consumers buy in supermarkets. By using RFID tags or QR codes, TE Food tracks when and where the food was produced, in what conditions it was grown, and when it was delivered to the supermarket. They recently had a successful pilot with Wyoming Certified Beef LLC, which allowed them to verify ranch-to-table traceability of the cattle through RFID ear tags anchored to their blockchain, which is certainly something cool to see. Now, they recently released the details on their secondary token, CAL, which is a stable token pegged to USD and acts as a clearing unit for various services within the TE Food ecosystem. Now, the thing to note is that there's 4 different nodes for TE Food and CAL. As a service provider holding one of these nodes, you'll be rewarded in CAL, which I think is a pretty good proposition given that CAL is a stable coin, so you don't really have to worry about market fluctuations cutting into your profits. The 4 different nodes require 20,000, 60,000, 120,000, and 350,000 TFD in order to run. But I'm only going to focus on the second one, the $60,000 TFD masternode, as that's the first level that's considered a masternode. As it stands, you can pick up a 60,000 TFD masternode, or it's called a steel node, for $1,800 today. There's a really good Medium article that goes into all the economics behind these different nodes and what the CAL versus TFD token is and all the details you would need to know about running one of these. But if you think food traceability is a really good use for a blockchain, which it really is, and if you believe in the mission behind TE Food, and if you're willing to look at it with the investment horizon that it needs, yeah, I think this could be a really good proposition for some nice passive income. Another one that I think is a really good pick right now is Nulls. Now, the Nulls blockchain is a platform for creating any kind of blockchain and token that one desires. I think this would be a really good project for those companies looking for proprietary solutions to their specific niche markets. Nulls proposes a development model similar to Linux kernel development. Essentially, similar to how the ERC20 standard allows people to create tokens on the Ethereum blockchain, Nulls has a concept of subchains where developers can spin off their own blockchains, effectively sandboxing their individual chains from each other. Now, the interesting bit is that to run a masternode, you'll just need the Nulls wallet once it's released on the 12th. You just choose a node and commit your coins to it. You don't have to leave the wallet on, and the coins never actually leave your wallet. Additionally, 5 million new coins are minted through staking per year. The return percentage is highly variable and depends on how many coins are staked, how many nodes, agent node fees, etc. But most estimates would put it around 1 Nulls minted per day per 2,000 Nulls staked. And that's a return of about 19%, which is really good. Now, 2,000 Nulls is the minimum requirement for a mining node. And at today's prices, that's $4,280 for 2,000 Nulls. You could also choose to get the agent node for 20,000 Nulls, which is more equivalent to a master node than the 2,000 Nulls staking node. To get an exact return percentage, check out nullsresources.com/nodes/calculator, where you can see the theoretical rewards. For example, at today's prices, a staking node can expect a yearly return of $800, and the agent node can expect an awesome return of 53.8%, or $23,000 for the cost basis of $42,800. Obviously, things are never set in stone in a market as fluid as crypto, but I think this succinctly represents the power of basing your portfolio on ROI, not hype. Another project I think is a good representation of this is ORIGINTRAIL. So the ORIGINTRAIL protocol brings trusted data sharing to global supply chains by utilizing blockchain technology. The ORIGINTRAIL Decentralized Network, or ODN, is built for data integrity and validation in inter-organizational environments. Basically, ORIGINTRAIL is an interoperability solution for supply chains, allowing supply chains to talk to each other. One cool thing to know is that ORIGINTRAIL just announced a partnership with GS1 Slovenia to promote GS1 standards and blockchain technology in global supply chains. That's really awesome, as GS1 is a global organization operating in more than 100 different countries. Essentially, the GS1 standards make their way into 5 billion barcodes scanned every day. So I think this is really good news for ORIGINTRAIL. Additionally, they're getting closer to release of their mainnet, as they just released their testnet at the end of June. If all their testing goes well, They're scheduled to launch their mainnet in Q3 of this year. Why that's important is that that will enable staking rewards for those holding the Trace token, which is good because while we don't know the reward percentage just yet, anyone with any amount of the Trace token can earn staking rewards. So you're not locked out of having rewards simply because you don't have an arbitrary amount of the token. Some may lament the egalitarian approach, but I think this is the right direction for a token that's looking to be a global standard. And so that completes our list. I hope you learned something. I hope this was entertaining, and definitely the education doesn't stop here. Use what you learned in this video and apply it to other projects you might find. Be on the hunt for projects that can get you ROI passively so that you can balance out your portfolio and make sure that you're always earning money, even if the market's down or sideways. There's a lot of great projects out there and a lot of different ways you can make money with cryptocurrency. Masternodes and staking rewards are just a couple ways you can. And really the only limit is your imagination and your effort. So get out there and be the smart money of crypto. And that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and please consider subscribing if you haven't done so already in order to continue to see high quality cryptocurrency analysis and advice. Don't forget to hit the bell right next to the subscribe button in order to be notified when we put out a new video. Also be sure to watch some of our other videos and visit our website where we've got more free cryptocurrency education, a free intro course, a free book, and a free newsletter. So definitely check us out. Thanks again for watching. This has been Ready Set Crypto, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.